Hello, this is Trainboy 9705 and you are watching a Northwestern special. Neville suffered almost as much damage as Stanley. He was still able to talk and his repairs took only 6 months. During that time, engines were allowed to visit. It was day 18 and Ginty, Frank, Rosie and Flying Scotsman came to visit at the same time.
We got let off our duties early today to see you. How's repairs going?
Fine. They say I'll be out by the end of the year. Can't say the same for poor Stanley over there. He needs a complete rebuild. Everything needs replaced. They said it'd be easier to scrap him but they still have faith in Stanley. I'm just waiting for Fergus to be finished repairs before they begin on me. But they said it could take another 6 weeks for him to be finished. What on earth happened to you? I was trying to stop the saboteur and... The saboteur? Who is it? It was Diesel 10. He rigged the viaduct to explode. So I told the signal man to delay the morning express while the dynamite was taken care of. I tried to catch him until I got injured and fell off a bridge. Thank you, Neville. You saved my life. Maybe Southerners aren't so bad after all. But what are we going to do about Diesel 10? He could have gone off the island by now. I might be able to help. Thanks, sir. But who are you? Sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Burnett Stone and I was one of the people who designed Diesel 10 in 1949. I know all of his weaknesses. We'll make a plan and attack tomorrow morning. Let's go to my old workshop. My friend is the ghost of an engine who lived here. Her name is Lady. It will be safer there. Can I count on you for?
Actually, I need to stay here unfortunately. Yeah. Well, the mail train can't take itself. Yeah.
Workshop. It's just a wishing well in the middle of nowhere. You'll see. Lady. IT's time.
Okay. Who are these engines?
This is Ginty, Frank, and Flying Scotsman. They are the engines filling in for Thomas, Gordon, and Percy while they're in London.
Okay. Follow me, guys. This might be a bit crazy.
Did she just vanish? I know she's a ghost, but how are we supposed to follow her? Just go where she went. Trust me. I think this guy's insane. I'm leaving. I'm not ending up like Stanley, Fergus, and Neville. Well, I'm giving it a try. How about you, Ginty? You can try if you want, Frank, but I'm going. Something doesn't feel right here. It's up to you, Frank. The fates of Flying Scotsman, Rosie and Ginty are all resting on your buffers. Travel through the buffers. To a land unlike any other. Here goes nothing. This is your workshop? Yes. I've lived here for many years. This is where we will plan our attack against Diesel 10. Is there anything he's weak to? There's one. Sugar. It's true. Throw this in a Diesel system and they shut down for good. You see, he wants to harness Lady's magic gold dust. It's the thing that gives an engine life. Throw this into the firebox before firing up the engine for the first time and they become alive. Sounds expensive. It really is. Most railways didn't have enough money to bring every engine to life. How did people discover that gold dust gives an engine life? Legend has it in 1829 while constructing the rocket, Robert Stephenson accidentally dropped some gold into the firebox before firing him up for the first time. Anyway, we are getting a bit off topic. We need to know how to get this bag of sugar into Diesel 10's system. His claw is capable of crushing almost anything. That's why we need to be careful. I have an idea. We can have him chase me and Lady's ghost all the way from the magic buffers to the sugar farm. That's when the signalman will switch the points to have Diesel 10 crash. Sugar will go into his system. Great plan, Frank, but how do we find Diesel 10? He could be anywhere on Sodor. We'll have to find out when we get back. So Burnett Stone, Frank, and Lady's ghost went back through the magic buffers. When they got back, it was early the next morning. It was day 19. They were just about to look for Diesel 10 when he showed himself.
Run, lady, quickly, and I'm going to help you.
So am I, milady. I'll not let you down again.
Ah, who needs you, Splodge?
Watch out for the viaduct, it's dangerous!
What's the matter?
Lady. That engine's name is Lady. She's part of the clue to the source of the gold dust!
Now I'll get you, Burnett Stone.
No, you won't, because the magic you refuse to believe in will get the better of you.
You can run, but you can't hide. Right, Pinchy? Pinchy's hungry.
Get back!
Come on, lady.
Coming, Puffball. Look out! Here I come! Duck, Pinchy! I like my lunch steamed! Pretty fast for a puffball.
Well, lady, this is your shining time, too.
I hope so. Come on, lady! Little engines can do big things!
Well done, Thomas! Well done!
Puffball! Teapot! Tin kettle! Oh, well. Nice time of the year for a cruise.
That wasn't according to plan, but we got rid of him. I can't believe we did it. When I saw the viaduct's current state, I thought we were done for. Now we can tell everybody. Frank, Lady's ghost, and Burnett Stone made it back to Tidemouth Sheds where Rosie, Flying Scotsman and Ginny were sitting. They told them the news about Diesel 10 and they immediately started cheering for Frank. The sad part was on day 20 when Lady's ghost and Burnett Stone had to leave. The three engines, along with the other Sodor engines, had a huge farewell party for the two as they vanished into the horizon. Thomas and the others returned 10 days later. They decided to tell them all about what happened. Fergus got repaired just over 4 weeks later and was back in working order. Neville would be out 5 months later. Stanley would return from the works in 1959 but would be a very different engine. He was unable to speak and could only communicate through puffs and whistles. They even created an entire train language from it. One almost impossible for people to understand. If the engine's opinions on diesels weren't bad enough, the next diesel who arrived in 1957 would solidify that. But that is for another story.